What's up, guys? Welcome to the show that's not a show, Nicknames, where I, Tim Geddes, ask this Nick Scarpino what he thinks these characters' names are, and he doesn't know anything. This episode is Nicktoons.
Yes.
Now I'm really excited about this, Nick. This episode's brought to you by Crunchyroll. We'll get to that later, but again, crunchyroll.com/kindafunny. Get 30 days free of premium. Until then.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
I feel like I have no right to feel this way, but I feel like I'm going to crush this.
Yeah, me too.
I think I'm going to crush this. But I'm looking at the first person you have up here, and I know what he's from, but I have no idea what his name is.
Great. That's going to make this fun.
No idea what his name is.
What's this guy's name, Nick?
That's Squiggy.
What's he from?
He's from the Rugrats.
He is from the Rugrats.
Okay.
He's not Squiggy.
That's Lenny.
It's not Lenny.
That's Big Shorts McGillicuddy. Chester Copperpot?
Whoa. You're very close.
Okay.
With the Chester.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you, his name is Chucky.
Chucky.
Yes.
He looks like Chucky from the original horror series, Chucky.
Chucky Finster.
Okay.
Is this little dude's
Chucky
name.
Finster.
Yeah.
Great.
Next up.
Next up, Doug.
Ooh.
From Doug.
What's his last name?
Benson.
It's kind of...
Carter.
Kind of like us.
Wilson.
Funny.
Doug, kinda. Doug Funny?
Yeah.
That's just, you guys
Doug
aren't even
Funny. His
trying
name's Doug
anymore.
Funny.
You're not even trying anymore, internet.
He turns into...
Super Doug?
Close.
Quick Doug.
What's another word that starts with a Q?
Quintessential.
Quail.
Quail.
Quail Man.
He's Quail Man.
He is Quail Man.
Did Kevin write this?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because that sounds like a joke that Kevin would make. And by that I mean, what?
Do you
I was
know
going to say a stupid joke, but I stopped myself, Kevin.
Do you know what a quail is?
A quail? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like a bird. It's like a little hen.
It is.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
People go quail hunting.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh, that he's got a little
He has
thing.
it's a belt. He has a belt on his head.
Amazing. What's with the dog? What's the dog?
What's the dog's
Quail
name?
dog.
What do you
Quail
think?
dog.
Yes, it is Quail Dog in this scenario.
Okay.
But in normal world, his name is Pork Chop.
Pork Chop. That's an awesome name for a dog.
Yeah.
Greg, you should name your other dog Pork Chop.
Pork chop from Doug, too much to do that.
That's
All right.
what we're talking about. Yep. All right. This is Doug's best friend.
Okay. Jaundice.
What does he remind you of? If an action, perhaps. An
An
action that you really like to do.
never gets laid.
What's your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do
Yeah.
is to sleep.
What's your second favorite thing to do?
I don't know if I can say that on camera.
You can.
Go to Starbucks.
His name? Skeeter.
Skeeter.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How is that my favorite thing to do? Am I missing
Skeet?
to skeet. Got it. I got you.
Skeet,
Okay.
skeet.
That's not my favorite thing.
It's not, I said it's your second favorite thing. Obviously, it goes sleeping, skeeting, Starbucksing.
All right, that's true. If I could do all
three
three of those at the
S's.
same time, that'd be amazing.
That's S rank right there.
S rank.
Do you know who this is?
No idea who
What do
this
you
is.
think his nickname is?
His nickname is...
When people are teasing him, like the girl that likes him, whose name is Helga Pataki.
Helga Pataki.
She's teasing him and screams a name at him.
He looks like football face. I'm gonna go with
Close.
football face.
Close. Very close.
I'm going with, yeah.
Football.
Head? You're kidding
Yes.
me.
That's his nickname.
That's his nickname.
But his
okay.
name, the name of the show, and his name is Hey.
Hey, dude.
No, Hey Dude was a live action Nickelodeon show.
Okay.
He's a Nicktoons Nick. You're getting them confused.
Hey, Carl. Hey, Bob.
Hey Carl would have been a much different show.
Hey, Carl.
No, it's,
What are you doing over there? Nothing. What are you doing?
It's
Nothing?
His name's Arnold.
Oh, hey, Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's him.
Okay.
Now a lot of people thought that he was wearing a kilt.
It looks like, at
is
first I
weird.
was going to call him the Scottish Brogue, but I noticed that that's just a button-down shirt that's a little too long for him.
Which was like a mind-blowing thing a couple years ago when everyone realized, oh, it's not a kilt. it's
Why would he
just
be
a
wearing
shirt.
a kilt, guys?
Why is his head shaped like a football, Nick?
Why is he wearing the world's smallest hat? That's one of those hats. You know what that's reminds? Go back. That reminds me of one of those hats that you know when they like the little mini baseball hats that come on things that you can like. Sometimes
On
they
a
serve
cat.
it. It's like you put it on your cat, or sometimes they give it to you. It's 31 flavors, and you can eat out of it like a scoop of ice cream. That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
So his best friend,
Kid and Play.
close.
Is that Kid?
That is if this was Kid, Arnold would be Play.
Okay.
But his name is Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah. And the best friends.
Okay. And he's also on Hey Arnold.
He is on Hey Arnold.
So does he get jealous ever that the show's called Hey Arnold and he's clearly the cooler of the two characters?
No, because he knows.
Okay.
You know?
Right.
I mean, look at him. He's
All right.
Gerald.
He knows what's up. All right.
What is he from, and what is his name? Does this look familiar at all?
No, not at all.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Captain Lizard,
Uh-huh.
and he's from a show called Stegosaurus Rex, where he is the Stegosaurus Rex, but it's not about being actiony. He actually works in a supermarket. And the fun part about working in a supermarket is he loves his job, even though everyone thinks that he has more potential. But he's like, guys, I'm super happy working in this Ralph's. Why can't you just leave me be? And they're like, well, for two reasons, Stegosaurus Rex. One, you're 20 feet tall, so you can't fit through the door. And every single time he's by that little door, in like a 30-foot radius, it always opens. And I'm like, you're letting all the G-darn flies in. Stegosaurus Rex, stop.
So wait,
Stop
is the
doing
show
that.
named Stegosaurus Rex, or is he named Stegosaurus Rex?
It's an autobiographical show about his life. It's like the Kardashians.
I thought his name was Giant Lizard. Or
His name is Captain Lizard
Captain
when he
Lizard,
decides to
yes.
go out crime fighting, but he hasn't done that in a while.
God,
Similar to how
yes.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force started as their crime fighting team, and then it just de-evolved into them being stupid.
Yes.
How close?
So he's actually from Rugrats.
Okay.
And his name is Reptar.
Okay.
And he's the Godzilla of the Rugrats series.
That makes sense.
He's a show that people watch.
Oh, I see. Okay.
yes.
So he's a
Reptar.
fictional character within the fictional cartoon
Yes.
universe of.
There was once an ice show that he participated
Okay.
in. It was called Reptar on Ice.
Okay.
It was this whole thing, and then the kids got on the ice, and like it was okay though.
Okay.
Everyone was fine.
Well, I'm glad no one died. Boogie. His name's Boogie, and he likes the boogie. You know what I mean? Doesn't he look like a boogie?
I love how much you know. I thought you would know a lot more of these.
I
than
never
you
watched
do,
Nickelodeon.
which makes sense. Like a lot of these are early '90s, some of them are early 2000s. But this dude's name, it's not Boogie. It's actually Rocco
Rocco.
from the
Okay.
show
Rocco.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Naturally.
Yes. Now, what is he?
He is a Chihuahua.
Nope.
A kangaroo.
Close.
A kangaroo Chihuahua. A kangawawa.
The wah is right.
Okay. Koala.
No.
A
Emphasis on the wah and the kangaroo.
walrus.
No, not close at all. Actually.
He's a walrus.
But what's another wall animal?
A spider. They climb
What?
walls.
No, not like those
climb
walls. That's right.
A wallaby. He's a wallaby,
He's a wallaby.
which is a koala wallaby mix.
What? Does that? No, you can't.
Isn't that?
You cannot define something with what it is. That's not how things work.
The wallaby is a fictitious animal that no one's ever seen in the Canadian outback. The thing about it is the wallaby is a combination of the koala, the kangaroo, and the bee. The actual insect.
Oh,
of
the bee itself.
Yeah.
That
So
makes
they called it a
sense.
wallaby because up until the mid-19th century, it was super cool, and then it stung someone, and everyone was like, "How did you do that?" He's like, "Well, I'm part bee. I'm a third bee."
Yeah,
A
like this
third
guy.
koala,
This guy's definitely a
third
third
kangaroo and a
bee.
third bee.
Okay.
So that's just where we're at right now with this guy. He's got
Okay,
a great shirt.
okay.
He's a snappy dresser though.
Yeah. What's his name? And what show is he from?
He is from.
Does he look like anyone?
No idea who this is. No idea. He looks like Kevin because he's got that same psychopathic.
Does he look like me?
No, he looks more like Kevin. He's got your baby blues, which is fine, but
Yes.
he has
What's his name?
He has the psychotic look of Kevin in his face. You see those eyes right there? See how the eyes are staring off into the distance, not looking at any of the expensive equipment in his path, and so he's just going to knock things over and plummet himself into a wall.
Yeah.
That's what those eyes tell me. Is his name Tim?
Yes.
Okay.
You're good. You're damn good.
All right.
His name's Timmy Turner.
Timmy Turner.
Yeah.
Is he part of the Timmy, Tommy, Tammy?
He's not.
Import? Colin, where are we at with Timmy, Tommy, and Tammy?
Okay.
Thanks for dropping the ball on that one, Colin.
So
You left me hanging.
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. Is the best response. So he's from a show where he
Tim's
gets
World.
fairy godparents,
Okay.
but it's not called fairy godparents.
Fairy godmother? Fairy
Called
godfather?
Fairly Odd Parents.
Okay. That's
Yes,
very.
yes.
Was this a successful show?
Very successful.
Okay.
Very long running.
Okay. That's also
This
from
is-
that show.
Yes.
Clearly, it's the same art style. And that's Kevin.
No.
Is that Jared Leto?
So what is Colin's favorite show?
Boy Meets World?
No, besides that.
G.I. Joe.
It's one that takes you on adventures of the space.
Neil deGrasse Tyson's show about space.
Which
that
is?
I can't remember.
Yeah? You get
Cosmos. So his name's Cosmo.
His name's Cosmo.
That's an awesome name for a
Yeah,
character.
so his name's Cosmo.
Also, you could have just gone with Seinfeld, yes, because Cosmo Kramer was his name.
True.
Just want you to know
There's
that.
a lot of Colin likes Cosmo. It makes sense.
Colin basically is joining anything that has to do with Cosmos. We were
So
just talking about Pluto
Colin's
today.
actually a huge Fairly Odd Parents fan as well.
Colin, you're a big Fairly Odd Parents fan? You're an
I
a-hole.
lied.
You're an a-hole.
So Cosmo's wife, what's her name?
Astro.
What's she holding in her hand?
A wand.
Uh-huh. Now what would a female's name be?
Wanda. All right.
They're so good.
Okay.
They're so good. So are you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you know him?
No.
Really?
No.
Have you ever been to a Hot Topic?
Yeah, but I'm not normally looking at the shirts.
Okay. Okay. So
No comment. on
his
what I'm
name
looking at.
rhymes with my name.
Jim.
No, but
Fem.
he's from space, so
Clem.
he's all futuristic and shit.
Okay. His name is Lim.
No.
Zim?
What? Yes.
Kevin just went like this.
So his name is Invader Zim.
Invader Zim, what's he
Yes.
from?
He's from a show called Invader Zim. His
So
name's
he's-
Zim.
he's the main character
His name's
of the
Zim.
show.
He is the main character.
Okay.
And he has a little sidekick dude.
Pim.
No.
Sackboy.
What sound?
Lunchbag.
What sound does
Lunch
dogs
pail.
make
Bark.
when they're angry?
Grr. Gruff.
His name's Gur.
His name's Gur.
Yeah.
He looks...
Adorable.
He's adorable, but he also...
He's a
looks
little
like-
robot that slips into this suit
Oh, okay.
via zipper.
He looks a little like Portillo. He's got that vapid sort of...
He's
stupid look
very
in his eyes.
Portillo-like.
Okay.
Very,
so
very
he's the
much
Portillo of the cartoon
Yes.
world. Okay.
What's her name? What's your immediate thought on what her name is? Because it's probably right.
Really?
Yes.
Annie. Baggy Pants McGee.
Okay.
Chucha
I like
Chinchilla.
where you're going with this. But what's her hair color?
Red.
Yes.
Orangish, but red. We'll go with red because that's cartoon red.
Now, what would be a insensitive name to call her?
I can think of a few.
Because this is
but,
a 90s cartoon and they just didn't do things sensitively.
Red face?
Wow.
You said insensitive.
Yeah, not that insensitive. That's
Oh.
like,
Flat chest?
oh my God.
Whoa, what are we talking about?
Her
You-
hair. Her hair, Nick. It is red.
But yeah, I'm not going to keep going down this road because everything that's going to come out of my mouth is going to
Oh, I love. That's true. That's true. Okay, okay,
Why
okay.
don't you give me a hint?
It's a thing that is in a lot of Japanese foods. Like it's not wasabi.
Kimchi? No, that's
It's
Korean.
Korean.
That's still Korean, I'm sorry.
What's a clue here, Kevin?
Red rice. Red noodle.
Ginger. Her name is Ginger. Nick.
Ginger.
All right. Yeah.
That's not insensitive.
I mean-
it's racist of you to think that that's insensitive.
It is racist to think that that's
That's not true. I don't know.
Yeah, no, but so
Ginger.
she's from a show called As Told by Ginger.
Okay.
She was a little middle school girl going through middle school things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I really hope you get this. Do you know what this is?
I should know what this is.
I mean, does it look familiar?
No.
Okay. If you had to describe this,
Cat
what
dog.
would you say? Nailed it. You're
Did I?
so goddamn
Yeah, I'm
good,
going with
Nick.
cat dog on this one.
Yeah,
I
this
do.
is Cat Dog from the hit show.
cat dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Damn,
2 for
there's
2
a
on that
lot
one.
of Nickelodeon. I missed the whole genre of Nickelodeon.
There's a lot
apparently.
going on here.
Okay.
So what's this dude's name and what's he from?
He looks Australian. Is he Australian? Does it say crikey? Crikey.
To be real, I'm not exactly sure where he's from.
Okay, he's got a high boots
Although they
on.
explained it in the theme song probably every
Is
single
he
time.
Tasmanian?
He's from a show called The Wild Thornberries.
Okay. Oh, Thornberries. Okay. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're out in Australia. By the way, they're very much related to the Australian Thornberries by
Mm.
way of Sydney
Got it.
or Perth.
Mm.
There's another place where the Thornberries decided to put down. The thing about them is they're not very fun. What they like to do is their taxes. They also like to be their studio sponge. So they have a complete set of the Encyclopedia Britannica, which they're still adding to, even though there's a thing called Wikipedia that you guys should check out. It's pretty much the encyclopedia online. Just like you know Thornberries.
So his name is Nigel.
Nigel. He looks like a Nigel.
Yeah. Nigel Thornberry.
He's probably UK then. He's probably British.
And he has a catchphrase.
What's his catchphrase?
What's your,
Hey,
what's one of your
Thornberries.
favorite video games to play?
Axiom Verge.
No, like to play a lot.
Batman.
Like casually.
Smash Brothers.
Yes.
Smashing. Did
Yeah.
I say that a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's British.
Did you know that?
No, but your hints are so good that
I know, right?
it just kind of brings out the kid in me.
All right. What's his name? He's also from Wild Thornberries.
That I'm just gonna call him Big Shorts.
I like how you always your default is to describe the size of someone's pants. We got baggy pants, McGee. We got big shorts.
Well, you're like this. It's very, very a controversial thing to say, and I'm like, I don't know. Tongue slobber.
Let's see. This
Patty cake.
same name as a nickname of one of the Ninja Turtles.
Okay. A nickname or an actual name?
Nickname. So that leaves.
Is it Cowabunga?
Whose nickname was Cowabunga?
I don't know. What are the nicknames? They had nicknames?
Yeah,
What's
like.
the names?
Leo.
See, that's a nickname.
That's a nickname.
'Cause his name's Leonardo.
That's not a nickname.
Yep,
That's
exactly what a nickname is.
a nickname is something that is not your name that someone just decides to call. Like I call you Choo Choo Chinchilla sometimes. That's your nickname.
Choo Choo Chinchilla?
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's
Sometimes I call you Chi Chi, right?
But see, that's. Yeah, but I think nicknames are also like abbreviated
We
names.
call you Blue Eyes. That's your nickname. No,
Nick.
fine. Let's go with this. Raph.
Hold on, I want a final
Donnie.
ruling on this. Colin, is Greg a nickname for Gregory?
There. So
Really?
you guys can both take yourselves into a corner and sit there for a while and think about your lives.
We will.
But I'm
Let's
gonna
get
keep going
back
down
to
the line.
this. So you got Leo, Raph,
Donnie, Donatello,
so Donnie,
and Michelangelo.
and Mikey.
Mikey.
Which
When I
one of
was a
these?
kid, my nickname was Bugs.
So Greg's nickname was Bugs. We got that.
That's fine,
We
'cause
know that.
That's because you're weird. You probably ate bugs when you were throwing things behind your bed.
When I was a little fucking baby, they said I was cute as a bug's ear.
Cute as a Bugs ear.
don't have
Bring it
ears.
back?
Sure.
They were lying to you.
Well, I think they were talking about Bugs Bunny. 'Cause
No.
he has ears.
No.
He's a bunny.
He has great ears. Great ears on that
They're
cat.
cute. So okay, he's either
So he's Mikey.
he's a Leo, Mikey, Donnie, or Raph.
I'm gonna go with Mikey.
You'd be wrong.
I'm gonna go with Raph.
You'd be wrong.
I'm gonna go with Leo.
You would be wrong. His name is Donnie.
Donnie. Okay.
He's a crazy wild kid that they found in the forest.
Okay.
Or I don't know if it's a forest. I'm not a scientist.
Jungle.
What's his name?
What the shit is that? That's definitely named Kevin.
I like how every episode needs a Kevin. And out of all of them, this would be the Kevin.
So let me say, physically, this does not look like Kevin. But what I imagine is happening in Kevin's head all the time is this. Okay? It's two eyes being held by short arms, hair coming out of everywhere, and a smile that looks like it'd eat the world. And then little tiny feet that can barely support the weight that's on top of it.
He's from a show called All Real Monsters.
Okay.
His name is Crumb.
Crumb.
K-R-U-M-M.
K-R-U-M-M.
Yes. And it's a show about monsters.
Okay.
That like just terrify people. It's kind of like Monsters, Inc.
Okay.
It's actually really like Monsters, Inc. now that I think about it.
It's
But it was
surprisingly...
Nickelodeon and really creepy in the 90s.
Okay.
So here we go.
Thank you.
What's his name? I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
This was late 90s, if not early. It was probably early 2000s, actually. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater was huge. Extreme Sports, X Sports, all over the place, right? The show is called Rocket Power.
Okay.
Okay. This was the cool kid in the group. What's his name? If you had to be a cool late 90s kid name, what would it be?
Jace.
It's kind of like that. Now,
Xavier.
we have a good friend, Sean Pitts.
Yeah.
He has another name he goes by.
Twisties. Twister.
Yeah.
Twisting.
His name's
Twisted
Twister.
Sister. Cool.
Twister. Doesn't he look like a twister?
No, he doesn't look like a twister. He looks like a poser. I'd want to beat that kid up if I was in high school.
No,
I'd
he
be
was
like, hey,
he was hella cool.
You got to just put a smaller shirt on, bro, because it looks like you're melting away in your own.
Well, again,
clothes.
this was like early 2000s.
I know. I used
That
to
was
dress
that was
like
a
too.
cool.
Kevin, what are you touching?
Stop touching things, Kevin.
Kevin's touching everything.
He's also from the show.
His name's Nick.
No, I don't
Neil.
remember why he has an N on his shirt.
North.
His name is Sam,
Northwest.
but he also has a nickname that they called him because he was the new guy in the group.
Sharkhead.
It's a animal underwater. It's not a shark. It's a lot less cool than a shark.
Fish. Guppy.
No, it's not a fish.
Goldfish.
It's
Crab. Catfish. Rock. Plankton.
No, that's a different show.
Okay.
Squid.
Reef. Squid.
Squid. So he's Squid.
That's messed up.
Does he look like Greg Miller?
He does look a lot like Greg
This
Miller.
is a little young Greg Miller. Someone call him Bugs.
Greg, I'm gonna call you Squid. Yep. Yep.
So this is also from Rocket Power.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. His name is King Kamehameha,
Okay.
and he grew up on the island, the Big Island.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you who aren't familiar with that specific group of islands. The crazy part about it is that he has always worn those shorts. He doesn't know where he got them from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but it was his destiny. He's always felt to wear those shorts. Anywhere he goes, he wears the shorts. Wears shorts. When he got married, wore the shorts. When he got divorced, he wears the shorts. Everywhere he goes, he wears the shorts. Until one day, when a group of crazy like gorillas assaulted the island, right? And he had to escape from them. And then he goes and he just happened to find a sign that looked exactly like those shorts, and so he stood up against it as they ran by and they couldn't see him.
Mm-hmm.
And so, true story, those shorts saved his life. He was later killed by those gorillas because the shirt actually didn't match the rest of it. It stood out like a sore thumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember his name. I think it's Tito.
Okay.
I think it's Uncle Tito.
Okay. I'm gonna call you Tito from now on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, he was. You nailed a lot of that story.
I was really big into it.
You were off on the gorillas
Okay.
and the Kamehameha, but you know the rest was right.
Okay. I feel like his name should be something indecipherable, like Stanch.
It's okay. So his name is Norbit.
Norbit.
Norbert. I think it's Norbit.
Norbit.
And Daggert.
Can you look it up? I like how all this research Tim did on this. He's missed two of them right now.
I don't think I missed it. It's Norbit and Daggert.
Okay.
So I want you to guess what he is and what show he's from, because it's misleading based on this little dude.
He's a rat. No, he's a badger.
No.
He's a beaver.
Yes.
Okay. And he unfortunately started off as a very nice beaver, but has since had to take to the streets and kill vagabonds just to be able to make ends meet. And what he does is
So he used to be a nice beaver, but now he's a
angry beaver. He's just really angry, almost swollen with anger.
The show's called Angry Beavers.
No shit.
Yeah. So there you go.
I've seen it all, folks.
Seen
it all.
I'm very proud of you. All right. So this one, it's not Colin Moriarty.
Okay. It looks like Colin Moriarty.
Uh-huh.
He's clearly an octopus or an octopi. Or a squid.
Okay, we're gonna go with Squid.
Okay. Now I'm just gonna call him Norman because it looks like a Norman.
So his name's Squidward.
Squidward.
What do you think? What show is he from, and what do you think his role is?
I think in this show, he is the older uncle that hasn't had a job since the 80s and always complains about President Clinton and President Obama. For different reasons, not the same reason, obviously. But he's a staunch Bush supporter, which in this day and age, I don't even know how you can even rationalize that, but he's going to vote for Jeb in the upcoming election, we can all tell. Part of the anger is that he lost his pants a long time ago, and they were the only pants that actually had 4 legs, which is very, very, hard to find these days. You were in Santa Cruz. Did you see the pants that have 4 legs?
No, it's interesting you bring up pants, though.
Right.
Because of the show that
Is he in
he's from.
SpongeBob SquarePants?
He is.
Done. See, it's all... What you're not understanding about me is I'm magic. Okay.
I know that.
Now, if I tap into it, I have a Jedi-like sense that information just comes to me.
Yes.
It's very spiritual. It's not religious, but it is a little religious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're good.
I'm nailing it.
So he's SpongeBob's neighbor. Obviously doesn't like SpongeBob that
No,
much.
he doesn't like anyone.
Yeah, no, he really doesn't.
No, he looks like he doesn't like anyone.
All right. This is the last one, Nick.
Okay.
This is a little different.
Okay.
So this is from, I'm going to tell you a little background and I'm going to have you guess their names.
Okay.
And their powers. Okay? So this is from a show called Couple Am,
Okay.
which was kind of like a weird mix of a bunch of mini shows in one. And this mini show was called Action League Now,
Okay.
where they were action figures that were superheroes.
Okay.
This predated Robot Chicken and all that, and it was very poorly done.
Okay.
All right? They're a superhero squad. What are their names?
Okay, starting off with the woman. That's She-Ra, Snake Eyes, He-Man, and Snake Eyes.
Okay. Incorrect.
She-Ra. Now I go Snake Eyes. He's clearly a He-Man knockoff.
Okay.
So we'll go with, hey man.
Hey
And
man.
That guy's gonna be, he's like the French Snake Eyes. Looks like he's a French Snake Eyes, so we'll go with his Snake Eyes.
All right. So this is Thundergirl
Okay,
because she can fly like thunder.
like the thunder.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This
Oil
is
man.
Meltman
A Meltman, okay.
with the power
To melt himself?
to melt.
Okay.
This is the Flesh.
The flesh.
If you had to describe him in two ways, what would it be?
Fleshy and rock hard.
Damn. He's super strong and super naked.
Okay.
The superpower.
Okay.
And this is Stinky Diver.
Stinky Diver.
Yeah. The only thing that smells as bad as him is his attitude.
So this show didn't do well, is that what you're saying?
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Nicknames, Nicktoons. Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Kevin.
The Nickelodeon, for making those beautiful, beautiful cartoons
Yeah,
of
some
my
of them
childhood.
instant classics.
And thank you to Crunchyroll for sponsoring this episode. If you guys don't already subscribe to Crunchyroll Premium, you definitely should.
You're messing up.
Yeah,
You're messing
there's a
up.
free trial. You can go to crunchyroll.com/kindafunny. You can try Crunchyroll Premium for 30 days. That's really exciting, man. You know why? You know why it's exciting?
Together. It's exciting. Why is it? I don't know why it says it. I know why it's exciting to me, but you tell me why it's
As of last night, there was a little show that was added. A little show called Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1.
Look at that.
Now that brings me back. That definitely doesn't bring you back. I don't
No.
think you've ever seen it.
No, I know of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I would highly recommend it.
I know of the power that is you.
The power of friendship is
And I'll
something
tell you
that
one
they teach
thing right
greatly
now.
in that.
Top 5 anime of all time, probably. Maybe top 1.
Top 1?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
So, okay, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you guys love Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyone that's in my age group probably has had a moment or two with that show.
Right.
So you definitely check it out. They also got Sailor Moon Crystal, which I also recommend. Attack on Titan, which you finally finished. We're going to do a review for that soon.
It's definitely, it's worth it for Attack on Titan alone.
Definitely.
That really is a great series. 24 episodes right now. We have to figure out when and if the second season's coming.
They just announced last night at the premiere of Attack on Titan, the movie.
The movie down in LA. Yeah.
That season 2 is coming next year.
Ooh.
No release date, no anything, but
so
2016.
get yourself to Crunchyroll right now and watch season 1. So
Yeah.
you can, when we do the review, it's not spoilers for you.
And then when season 2 comes out, eventually, the newest episodes will be added as soon as 1 hour after premieres in Japan with professional subtitles and all that in
I'm excited.
1080p HD. You can watch it on all your different things, you know, the PlayStations, the Xboxes, the Nintendos, the iOS devices, the Roku, all those things. More.
Lovely.
I'm sure there's more.
Love it.
So crunchyroll.com/kindafunny. You get to try Crunchyroll Premium for 30 days. We highly recommend it. Please watch the stuff. Let me know what you think about Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys love Yu-Gi-Oh! As much as I do. Again, thank you, Nick.
Thank you, Tim.
This has been fun. There will be
certainly
more
was.
nicknames. If you have ideas for other things you want us to do nicknames episodes on, let us know in the comments, and eventually we'll do them. But this isn't a real show, so I don't know when.
That guy was clearly Snake Eyes.
It was Meltman.
He's Snake Eyes.
It was Meltman.